don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello there. He Who Fights with Monsters, Book 6. Series is good. This book is, honestly, it didn't take long to get through. It's half the length of the others. It's very short. It doesn't feel... Okay, the way Book 5 ended actually seemed like to just cut off abruptly. If they would have stopped at like 3 paragraphs before with Kirby, where he just basically has like a final word, it would have been like an epic cliffhanger. But Book 5 continued on like a few extra paragraphs that made it feel like it just ended abruptly. It just didn't finish its story, and then he continues it here. So this feels like the final half of the last book. This doesn't feel like it should have been on its own. So it should have been Book 5 Part 2. That's what this book should be, because it's just... I guess it is... I guess it's fine, the naming scheme, but it just felt like it doesn't feel like a whole book. I feel like he could have found a better spot to end it and start it over. Yeah. This one, he basically has to go into a zone to kill vampires. And he gets trapped there as everyone's hunting him. And honestly, because I think the author realized that his story was boring if he kept doing like he just has to go here, close this off, he just has to go here, close this off, he just has to go here, close this off. It's just too repetitive. So he just threw that out, and he's literally Jason Asano was contacted by the network and told, the vampires are creating ghouls and doing this. Can you go in there and destroy them? Why he's listening to the network, why he's being used like a tool, just doesn't make any sense. For someone who claims that, you know what, that's what pisses me off. The last book really does talk about how he does his own thing, and then here he's easily manipulated by each of those people. It's just whatever. It's whatever. Each of those governments that So he goes in and is literally being targeted by 3 different factions, by by China and America, who both literally try to trap him in the zone with the vampires. Yet he's able to use it to conquer everything there, and in the end take out his obstacles while he's there. It's kind of a repeat of the last book, where they were in the zone, except this time everyone else was able to conquer territory, and that seemed to make no sense to me. If he's the only one with the ability to expand and do things like that, then why is everyone else given that? That was the one thing that threw me. It was just like, but the rationalization of, it's his magic powers that he was able to allow everyone else to do it too. So if they're all in his ability, that he could easily just ripped it away. And so it's just one of those things I was just like, whatever. Yeah, but it does feel like half a story, or 1/3 of a story. It doesn't feel like the whole thing, because, it's lumped in with the other. Because, again, there's like 40 chapters of an epilogue. So yeah, literally half of the other book, just a little bit more, because a little bit extra, a little bit more than half, because of the epilogue. The epilogue is like that much of the book, instead of it being like just whatever. Yeah, it's just too much. It's too much, but at the same time, now I get an understanding as to why the epilogue's there, because he introduces this epilogue with it's the end of the second trilogy. So it's just like, okay, so we get the epilogue to let us know what's going on in the other world. Just like at the end of the first 3, we had an epilogue telling us what was going on in Earth. So now at the end of the second trilogy, we get an epilogue telling us what's going on in Palamasta, what's going on with his team, his friends, the world there. What has has anything gone down? Yeah, so half a book, definitely half a book. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles.